High School. Good evening and welcome to Columbus High School for Columbus Dons girls basketball tonight on AM 1450 WDLB and on WDLB WOSQ.com. This evening, it's the Columbus girls and the Gilman Pirates meeting in Eastern Clover Belt Conference girls basketball. I'm Gene Delisio, happy to have you with us for Dons girls basketball this evening on AM 1450 WDLB and on WDLB WOSQ.com. The Columbus Dons girls basketball team comes into this contest with 10 wins and 6 losses. Dons lost their last time out to a very good Owen Whitney ball club, 60-50. The Dons before that beat Brenton 45-21. They have split their last 4 contests and actually have faced some very good teams in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference in recent weeks, losing to Neillsville, Colby, and Loyal, earning wins over Spencer and Brenton, then that loss to Owen Whitney. The Gilman Pirates are 10-7 overall, 7-6 in the Eastern Clover Belt. They won their last ball game on Tuesday, knocking off Spencer 81-24. This game between Columbus and Gilman is the second matchup between these two teams this year. They also played in Gilman back on the 14th of December. Columbus won that game 55-53. The JV contest this evening was won by Gilman 22-13. Columbus and Gilman this evening in Eastern Clover Belt Conference girls basketball here at Columbus High School. Our pregame report, a service of the Baltus Bread and Butter Shops in Marshfield. Make sure you stop by the Baltus location on North Central Avenue next to Walgreens in Marshfield and fill your gas tank at the Columbus Dons or Marshfield Tiger Pride pump. When you do so, 2 cents per gallon on that fill-up goes to that school system. That's at the Baltus Bread and Butter Shop next to Walgreens on North Central Avenue in Marshfield. We'll check in with Dons basketball coach Marty Drexler as our pregame report continues following these messages.
Buying a home can make you feel like a mouse in an endless maze. Wrong turn here, wrong turn there. At Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, they want to guide you through every turn to help you find the cheese.
This is Todd Schultz, Fairway Mortgage. We want to be your trusted lender for life. We work with FHA, VA, WIDA, USDA, conventional, and reverse mortgage loans. Come in today or call us to set up an appointment. We'll review all your options. You get more home loan solutions with Fairway of Marshfield.
Fairway is your local mortgage specialist. Visit Fairway at 211 South Central Avenue, downtown Marshfield. Also on the internet at fairwaymarshfield.com. Or call them today, 715-384-7878, and like them on Facebook.
Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation, NMLS 2289, is an equal housing lender. All rights reserved. Not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Information, rates, and programs are subject to change without notice. Other restrictions and limitations apply. Todd Schultz, NMLS number 642092.
When we say every Culver's Butterburger is cooked to order, here's what we mean.
Could I get a Butterburger?
The Culver's Deluxe, please.
Ketchup, mustard, pickle, and onion?
Craig Culver, I'm going to cook for you. Follow me. Come on there. Fresh Midwest beef.
It looks great.
And we're looking for that nice sear, just like we got right here. That's where that great steak flavor comes from.
Totally fresh, made to order, the way you want it.
Searing it to perfection is really cool to see that.
Culver's on Central and Upham in Marshfield.
Welcome to Delicious.
this evening in a Clover Belt Conference girls basketball matchup, and Don's coach Marty Drexler joining us for some comments on Columbus basketball. Coach, let's talk about your recent play. Looks like the Dons are playing pretty well, but some rough spots against some pretty good ball clubs in recent weeks. Tell us about the last couple of weeks for the Dons and how you feel things have gone for your ball club.
Well, I think we're heading in the right direction. We lost Haley Rail to an injury, so we're trying to adjust to that. Like you said, we played some tough people. You know, no shame losing into Kobe. Owen's obviously a very good team. We played Owen very tough. Towards the end, they pulled away from us. So I believe that we're getting the girls. I mean, when you lose a player, you have to get different subbing rotations going and that type of thing. And we played just a little bit different, you know, defensively because Haley's very quick. But I think we're making some nice adjustments, looking forward to playing Gilman tonight. We beat them by 2 last time, so it should be a pretty good game tonight.
Well, the loss of Haley Rail, as you mentioned, a big one for your team. Can you talk about what that does to your ball club, especially, as you point out, on the defensive end?
Well, for one, we're not as deep. I mean, we went 9 kids in the past. Now we're going to go there's only 8 kids to go deep. And she is a very athletic young lady, probably one of the best athletes we have on the team. So defensively, she allowed us to do a lot of different trapping and pressing. She could recover quite quickly. Offensively, she was close to probably 8 points a game. You know, some of the other girls are going to have to pick up. You know, it's just a different dynamics right now, and we've had time to work through it. So I feel good about tonight. I think we should be able to play Gilman quite well.
You know, the fact that, as you mentioned, Haley is a really good athlete. And sometimes you don't see that in basketball. You see girls or guys who shoot the ball well, or rebound the ball well, do a specific thing, maybe 2 or 3 things well. But the athleticism, you have that with Addie probably.
Correct.
Haley gave you that as well.
Correct.
So when you've got a bunch of athletes out there, what does that mean to you as a coach in terms of things you can do strategically with a group of players like that?
Well, for one, it makes me look like a good coach, because if you had good athletes, that helps significantly. And then it allows you to change quickly. I mean, we can go to a 2-3 half-court trap. We can go to full-court press. We can come back and play man-to-man. If you've got that portfolio of players, you can keep changing defenses and find out what works that particular night. You know, same thing offensively. You can do some different things. You know, and the less portfolio players you have, the less opportunity you have to change things.
You know, Coach, we're at the time of the year right now where maybe it's a bit more difficult to play. We talk early in the year, you're all eager about the start of the season, everybody wants to play, or late in the year, the playoffs, everybody wants to play. Even in January and March, it's game after game. Maybe it's a little bit difficult to maintain that enthusiasm. What do you and your staff do to keep that enthusiasm up with a ball club like yours?
Well, we just came from chapel, and I gave him a speech about my neighbor passing away, and potentially he has a very short time left. You know, he left me a nice voicemail. I plowed his driveway last night, and he left me a voicemail this morning, and he wanted to come out and thank me personally, but he wasn't capable, and I equated it to our basketball season. You know, he has X amount of time in his life. We have X amount of time as the team as we know it. We have to maximize it, and I told him that one of the last things I want to be able to teach them, besides all the other things that, you know, we've talked about through the course of the year, is becoming self-motivated, realizing that every day could be your last, and maximizing, you know, every possible moment. When we come to the gym, I expect you to be able to come here and give me 100%. If we do that, we'll be very happy with the results. And if we do lose, we'll still feel very good about ourselves, knowing that we left everything we possibly could on the court.
Let's talk about the Gilman Ball Club tonight. You've seen them once up there in a close ball game. Assess for us, if you would, this Gilman team.
Well, you know, Coach does a really nice job with them. I believe that they're 5 players deep. The young lady, Grace, she lit us up for 17 last night. We can't leave them open. I mean, they're capable of hitting a square up 3. They've got the big girl inside, which, you know, she's significantly taller than who we have, so we're going to have to box out. I'd like to be able to run them up and down the floor and put a little pressure on. We were successful trapping them last time, you know, and everybody's, I mean, we played, what, probably 6 weeks ago? My team's different, and I suspect his team's different also, so hopefully we'll figure that out through the course of the game and in a positive way.
Pre-game comments from Columbus Dons basketball coach Marty Drexler. Dons facing the Gilman Pirates tonight in Eastern Clover Belt Conference girls basketball here at Columbus High School. We'll come back with more of our pregame report right after these messages.
It's a brighter birthday with
stand and remove your hats for an opening prayer.
Here, let's stand.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God, let us play fairly. Let us play well, but fairly. Let competition make us strong, but never hostile. Let us always help our opponents up. Never catch us rejoicing in the adversity of others. If we know victory, allow us to be happy. If we are denied, keep us from envy. Remind us that sports are just games. If through our competition we set an example, let it be a good one. Through Christ our Lord, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, we ask that you please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem by the best band in the land, your Columbus Dons Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Tom Zimmerman.
Edmonton in Eastern Clover Belt Conference girls basketball this evening. Don in blue for this ball game between the Columbus Dons and the Gilman Pirates. Amanda Wysocki and Marissa Immerfall on the center jump to begin play. And we're set for basketball here at Columbus High School. Opening tip goes to Gilman. Pirates in front court to our right. Skabrod near side. Hits Grunseth back out top. The ball knocked loose and stolen by the Dons. Taken away again by Friesa, who drives inside and misses the shot. Rebound back up and missed by Wysocki, but she's fouled on the putback. And a call here against the Dons. Zoe Stratman on the foul, her first team foul. Amanda Wysocki on the foul line for 2. The first is good. And Gilman grabs an early 1-0 lead. Action just underway here at Columbus High School. Second free throw by Wysocki, also good. And the Pirates lead early 2-0. They'll apply backcourt pressure. Hall ahead to Stratman, to Albrecht rather, and now to Steve Fluth in front court. Dons on the attack in front court to our left. Katie Hall, top of the circle. Morgan Albrecht open on the far wing. Does not take the shot. Now goes baseline, stop there. The high post, Hall will fire and hit it. Katie Hall for 2 to tie the ball game at 2. Gilman back down the floor. Skrychuk has the ball out top. It's Grunseth. There's a 3 from the corner, up and in from the corner by Skabrod. Cameron Skabrod for 3, her 38th of the year. Gilman goes up by 3. Again, they press in backcourt. Morgan Albrecht with it, facing a double team in backcourt. Lobs across the timeline to Seafluth. Marin high post to Stratman. Can't go into Immerfall. Cross court Albrecht. Morgan won't take the shot. Starts to penetrate, cut off. High post Immerfall. Looks back to Hall on the near wing. Skips it far side Albrecht. Morgan open for a three-pointer, and she hits it. 3 for Morgan Albrecht, her 39th of the year. And that ties the ball game at 5. Gilman back down the floor. Wysocki outside the arc. Out front once again to Grunseth. Short jumper up and in. Grunseth scores it. And Gilman goes back up by 2. We're trading baskets here early in this ball game. Don's ball. Stratman across the timeline. Runs into a double team, but now finds Seafluth out top. Hall on the bounce into Stratman. Can't get a shot off. Lobs back to Seafluth. Inside Immerfall. Marissa open and lays it in. Immerfall scores it. We're tied at 7. And the Dons with some pressure. Ball loose to the timeline, but picked up by Friesa. She'll drive, give inside to Skabrod, who drives, misses. Friesa rebounds back up and in and fouled as well. Evelyn Friesa on the putback. Basket is good. And the foul on Katie Hall, her first, second team foul. Friesa on the foul line to our right, attempting a three-point play. And the shot is away and good. And Gilman goes back up by 3. We played 2 minutes. Gilman by 3. They press in backcourt once again. Stratman in backcourt. Across the line to Albrecht. A bad pass is stolen by Wysocki. Don's turnover. Gilman has the ball right back. Skabrod far side to Wysocki. Goes inside to Friesa. Powers it up and in. Friesa gets loose in the lane for 2. She's got 7 already. And Gilman opens up a 5-point lead. Albrecht in backcourt facing a double team. Finds Seafluth across the timeline to Hall. On the cut to Immerfall, goes down the lane, lays it up, and it rolls in, and she's fouled as well. Immerfall on the basket. And a Gilman foul as well. It's on Wysocki, her first foul. First team foul, and Marissa Immerfall, 64% on the foul line. Light and left attempting a three-point play. Shot is away and good. And the Gilman lead down to 2. Dons with backcourt pressure. Ball loose in backcourt, taken by Grunseth. Ahead to Skrychuk. Across the timeline, Wysocki walks with the ball. Got a bit too eager. Gilman turns it over, their first turnover tonight. Columbus has it back with a chance to tie the ball game. Morgan Albrecht with it. She'll come across the timeline. Looks like a 1-2-2 zone by Gilman. Seafluth into Immerfall. Turns, short jumper in the lane, up and in. Marissa was 7. That ties the ball game at 12. Backcourt pressure by the Dons once again. Skrychuk in backcourt. Lobs ahead to Wysocki. Holds the timeline. Now comes near side to Skabrod. Fryza deep in the near corner. Skabrod gets it back. Bit too far out of shooting range. Now she'll attack and hand back inside. Ball knocked down and stolen away by Katie Hall. Gilman turnover. Front court feed Emmerfall. Goes down the lane. Short jumper is up and no good. Wysocki back for the rebound. Avoids the tie-up from Albrecht. Now hands to Skabrod. Front court feed to Grunseth. Goes baseline. Lays it up and overlays. And Zoe Stratman back for the rebound. Then she's bumped and fouled by Fryza. Evelyn Fryza on the foul. That's her first. Second team foul. 14:35 remaining. First half. We're deadlocked at 12. Don's making some change. Annie Byro, 5'4" junior, comes in the ball game. Addie Byro in as well. 5'10" sophomore, averaging 11.4 per game. And here's a bad pass stolen by Grunseth. Back to the basket. She'll lay it up and in. Easy basket there for Gilman. They go back up by 2. Don's second turnover tonight. Facing pressure again. Albrecht across the timeline. Near side, Addie Byro. Stopped outside the arc. Albrecht far wing once again. Right back to Addie. Top of the circle. Starts to penetrate. Stands out top. Shoots a 3. Leaves it short. Ball in the corner and grabbed by Cameron Skabrod of Gilman. Long front court pass. Wysocki in the corner. In the lane. She turns and comes back out to Skabrod. Grunseth on the near side. No shot. Skrychuk for 3. Near side. No good. And the ball out of bounds off the shooter. Gilman makes some changes. Emma Warner, a sophomore, averaging 9.1, comes in. And Cooper Sherfield back in, 6-foot senior, averaging 7.6. Gilman by 2. Backcourt pressure. Himmerfall dribbles across the timeline. Far side to Albrecht. Back out top, Annika Brown has it. Back to Morgan for 3. Leaves it short. And a fight for the rebound comes down to Cooper Sherfield. And it's Gilman ball. Pirates back to front court. Near side, Skabrod. Stands in the corner. Now launches a 3-point try. No good. Ball tipped in the corner. And out of bounds. Last hit, I believe, by Addie Byro. Gilman inbounding. Baseline front court. Pass comes to Sherfield in the corner. Skrychuk comes back out top again to Grunseth. Near side, Skabrod. Can't get the 3 off on Addie Byro. Still holds on the near side. Waits comes back outside once again to Warner. Pass in the lane, knocked down and stolen by Albrecht. Morgan has a 2-on-1, holds on the far wing. Hands back outside to Annie Byro, and she'll launch a 3-pointer. It rims out of there. The rebound to Sherfield. We played 5 minutes. Gilman leads by 2. Pirates back on the attack. Skrychuk hands out top to Sherfield. She'll hold the ball top of the circle. Bounce near side. Skabrod open for a 3-point try. It's no good. High off the board. Rebound to Addie Byro, and she's pushed from behind on a foul. That might be Skabrod. That is the call. First on Skabrod, third team foul. Change for the Dons as Katie Hall comes back in the ballgame. Backcourt pressure. Katie has it in backcourt. Dribbles across the timeline and has it tipped out of bounds along the far sideline. Gilman now brings Evelyn Fryza back in for Skrychuk. 12:40 remaining in the first half, and it's a 14-12 lead for Gilman. Dons reset in front court to our left. Addie Byro outside the arc. To the baseline. Backs in, down low, ball tipped loose. Picked up in the corner, though, by Katie Hall. On the cut inside to Brown. Short jumper, no good. Rebound grab by Grace Grunseth of Gilman. Hurries back to front court. Being harassed by Albrecht. Now far side finds Skabrod, who redirects some traffic. Sherfield back out top. Backdoor cut inside is knocked down and stolen away by the Dons. Katie Hall tips that ball and comes to Annie Byro. Annie back across the timeline for Columbus. Albrecht back out top. Near side Hall. Annie Byro in the corner. Still holds it. Throws a couple of times. Hands back to Addie Byro. Gets a screen. Drives inside. Drops the ball. Picked back up by Hall in the far corner. Albrecht on the far wing. Back to Hall. Downstairs to Addie Byro. Wheels the baseline. Forces it up and in. Addie Byro for 2. We're deadlocked at 14. 5 ties already tonight. Backcourt pressure. Lead pass is stolen away by Annika Brown. Gives to Albrecht. Morgan holds. Lobs back out top to Addie Byral for three. Up and it rims out of there. Rebound back up and it rolls in for Annie Byral. Rebound basket for Annie Byral. Dons have their first lead at 16-14. Another pass up the floor, knocked out of bounds, this time by Addie Byral. Gilman retains possession. Immerfall and Seafluth back in for Albrecht. And we have a timeout on the floor. Timeout charge to Gilman. 11:20 remaining in the first half. Our score is...
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
The playful yet refined look of a soft pink home.
This tip from Remax American Dream Realty in Marshfield.
Gilman has the basketball in front court to our right. They're down by 2. Sherfield out top. Near side hits Warner. Inside feed to Gruntz. She missed the lay-in. And Annika Brown high for the rebound for Columbus. Addie Byral back to front court. Gets bumped and fouled out top. Call here coming, I believe, on Grunseth. Some contact there, and she was not set. Grunseth on the foul. Her first. 4th team foul. Columbus inbounding at quarter court, leading by 2. We played 7 minutes. Annika Brown on the near wing. Near side, Addie Byral has it. 1-on-1 with Emma Warner. A couple of sophomores there. Addie baseline now pops a three-pointer up and in. And I think they're going to call it at a 2. Greg Brown, our official, right on the play there, says that's a 2-pointer for Addie. And Columbus goes up by 4. Quickly, Gilman to front court. Skabrod holds on the near wing. Back out top, Friza. Far side, Grunseth. A 3-point try up and no good. And the rebound pulled in by Marin Seafluth. Up ahead to Katie Hall, 3-on-3. Katie down the lane, cut off. Gives to Immerfall, she'll drive and miss the lay-in. And the rebound claimed by Grunseth. Gilman has it back. Warner across the timeline. Back out top, Skabrod. Far side to Friza. Want Sherfield down low, but not available. Friza still holds. Now Sherfield on the low block. Turns, fall away, jump shot, no good. And Seafluth grabs the weak side rebound. Addie Byral to front court to the far side. Baseline hits Hall. Katie drives the baseline, cut off. Downstairs, Immerfall. She's in deep. Layup is around and falls out of there. Keeps it alive, back up and missed it again. Seafluth rebounds, and we got a foul called here against Gilman. Immerfall and Seafluth, some tough rebounding on the inside. And Marin draws a foul here. Emma Warner on the foul, her first, 5th team foul. Albrecht back in along with Zoe Stratman for the Dons, replacing Katie Hall and Annika Brown. Dons inbounding, baseline front court. Seafluth, high post Immerfall. Marissa fires, leaves it short. Ball in the corner, tracked down by Skrychuk of Gilman. Pirates on the breakout. They're down by 4. Front court, Friza holds on the far wing. Warner top of the circle. Hands back to Skrychuk. Baseline, Skabrod into Sherfield. Back outside, Friza. Here's a 3-point try, no good. Ball loose on the floor, picked up by Skrychuk. Missed it. The rebound claimed by Morgan Albrecht. Up ahead to Byral. Addie has a 1-on-2. She'll go baseline. Turned away. It's back out to Albrecht on the far side. Off a screen, a 3-pointer too hard. Rebound to Seafluth once again. Back outside, Addie Byral down the lane. Cut off. Hands back outside again. Albrecht, baseline Byral. Back to Morgan on the far wing. She'll reset the offense. Halfway through the first half, Dons by 4. Seafluth inside to Stratman. Wheels the baseline. Baseline to Byral. A long 2 is away and no good. And the rebound tracked down by Stratman again. Byral in the lane. Short jumper off the glass, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and it goes to Gilman. Amanda Wysocki reporting back in for Gilman. For Emma Warner, 8:45 remaining first half. Dons lead 18-14. Lots of offense early in this ball game, but things have slowed down since. Dons with full court pressure. Friza hands back to Skabrod, back to Friza, up the near sideline to Skrychuk, across to Sherfield, front court to Wysocki, behind the defense for the lay-in. Gilman breaks the press with the easy basket. They're back to within 2. No pressure here from Gilman. They're back in the half court. Looks like a 1-3-1. Seafluth on the near wing. Cross court Albrecht and Morgan 4-3 up and around and out and pulled in by Friza. Gives to Skabrod. Gilman can tie with the basket. Front court to Skrychuk. In the lane, Sherfield turns back to our Wysocki for the lay-in. Wysocki was 6, and we're tied at 18, our 6th tie of the ball game. 8:05 remaining in the first half. Dons to front court. Seafluth, baseline to Addie Byral. Seafluth gets it back on the near side. Hits Albrecht. She'll drive in the lane. Short jumper up and in. Morgan Albrecht scores it. And the Dons go back up by 2. They press in backcourt. Friza has it. Skrychuk facing a double team. Back to Friza. Across the timeline to Sherfield. Now Skabrod on the far wing. And Friza sets in the center circle. Skrychuk on the near side. Facing the Dons defense. Ball knocked away by Albrecht. A grab once again by Skrychuk. Holds on the near side. Wysocki far side to Friza. Goes baseline to Skabrod. She'll turn on Seafluth without the shot. Skrychuk into Sherfield down low. Short jumper away and around and in. Sherfield on the post up off over Immerfall. We're tied at 20. Boy, 7 ties in this ball game. Dons back down the floor. Seafluth far side. And the baseline pass to Stratman goes right by her out of bounds. Dons' 3rd turnover. Annie Byral back in for the Dons for Addie Byral. Grace Grunseth back in for Gilman, replacing Cooper Sherfield. 7:05 remaining first half. We are deadlocked at 20. Gilman trying to regain the lead with the basket here. Dons with a half-court trap. Skrychuk will cross on Annie Byral. Floats it far side to Wysocki. Back to Skrychuk out top. Grunseth pass downstairs, broken up and knocked out of bounds by Immerfall. Dons, I believe, want Annika Brown back in the ballgame. And she'll come in for Maren Seafluth. 6:55 remaining. First half, and the Dons and the Gilman Pirates tied at 20. Gilman resets. Grunseth, baseline Wysocki. Holds in the corner. Skrychuk on the near side. Pass in the lane. Short jumper up and missed, but a foul called on the play. And a short jumper by Rayanne Heyer came in the ball game as a post player for Gilman. Zoe Stratman with her 2nd foul, only the 3rd team foul. Rayanne Heyer averaging 2.9 per game. Line right for 2. The first is good. And Gilman back on top, 21-20 with 6:45 remaining in the first half. One more free throw for Rayanne Heyer. It is away and around and out. And rebounded by Marissa Immerfall. Dons on the attack, trailing by 1. Albrecht, baseline to Annika Brown. Back to Albrecht. Annie Byral comes near side to Stratman. Zoe holds on the arc. Annie Byral gets it back. Still holds outside the arc. Albrecht on the far wing. She'll attack, cut off. Brown double team in the far corner. It's back outside to Byral. Baseline to Albrecht, and Morgan can't get a shot off. Lob back out top to Brown. Near side Stratman. Trying to feed inside to Immerfall. Marissa can't get loose. Now holds it out top. And it's back to Byral on the far wing. And he still holds it. Baseline to Albrecht. Good defense here by Gilman. Pass inside to Immerfall. Broken up and stolen by Gilman. Don's 4th turnover. Grunseth back into the attack zone for Gilman. Skrychuk on the far wing. Lobs high post to Heyer. Swings back on the near side again to Grunseth. Can't get a shot off. Heyer top of the circle. Harassed there by Stratman. Tries a baseline. Gets inside. Throws it back out to Skrychuk. Short jump shot missed. Long rebound. Back to Skrychuk, and she's fouled, putting it back up. Skrychuk there for the long rebound and got hit and fouled on the putback by Annie Byral. First on Annie in the 4th team foul. Lydia Skrychuk averaging 3.1 per game. Line left for 2 for Gilman. Her first try is good. Now the Dons bring in new players. Addie Byral back in along with Katie Hall. Immerfall and Stratman out. 5.5 remaining first half. and Gilman leads 22-20. Skrychuk with a second free throw. And this is away and around and out. And the rebound to Wysocki, who then drops the ball out of bounds. Don's almost allowed a putback there, but Wysocki couldn't hold it. Don's length of the floor, trailing by 2. Morgan Albrecht with it. 1-3-1 zone by Gilman. Andy Byrell on top. The ball goes right through her legs, out of bounds. Unforced turnover by the Dons, their 5th of the night. Gilman has the ball back, leading by 2. Skrychuk double teamed at the timeline. Lobs across to Heyer in the circle. Right back to Skrychuk. Now Wysocki, Skrychuk again. Grunset on the far wing. She'll launch a three-pointer, and it's going to round and out. Rebounding foul coming. It's going to be on Wysocki over the back. Second foul on Wysocki, 16th foul. And they'll get her out of there, and Cooper Sherfield back in. Dons make a change as well. In fact, we have a timeout, I believe. Dons want a timeout, their first.
Family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Avenue in Marshfield.
2-point lead for Gilman, 5:09 remaining in the first half. This game is featured now 7 ties and 2 lead changes. Dons to front court. Addie Byrell, far side Morgan Albrecht. Can't get off the 3. Addie back out top. She'll fire a 3-pointer, and it's good. 3 for Addie Byrell, her 30th of the year, and the Dons go back up by 1. Gilman breaks the press, and Grunset down the floor. Baseline shot up and in. Quick 2 for Grace Grunset. Puts Gilman back up by 1. Now the Dons to front court. Albrecht on the far wing. Byrell in the circle. Comes near side to Seafluth. Right back to Addie out front. Albrecht on the far side. Seafluth top of the circle. Looking near side to Katie Hall. Byrell top of the key once again. Hall gets it back on the arc. Drives to the circle. Turned away. Seafluth in the corner. Can't get a shot off. Still holds. Looking for Addie Byrell down low. Now facing the basket. Comes back outside with it to Seafluth. Hall wings it far side to Albrecht. Don's patient here. 2-3 zone this time by Gilman. They played a lot of 1-3-1. Now Byrell for 3. Up and no good. Long rebound. Tracked down near the timeline by Grunset. Gilman has it back. They lead by 1. Grunset front court to Friza. Holds on the far wing. Heyer top of the circle. 3:50 in the period. Scabron on the near side. Friza has it back out top. Cross-court feed to Grunset. Downstairs Sherfield. Fall-away jumper missed, and Byrell rebounds for Columbus. Ahead to Albrecht. Morgan goes baseline to Annika Brown. Inside to Seafluth. Wheels the baseline, and the ball kicked away out of bounds by Heyer. It will be Columbus ball. Marissa Immerfall back in for the Dons. And she'll replace Annika Brown. 3.5 remaining first half, and Gilman leads 24-23. Seafluth then mounting. In the lane to Albrecht. Short jumper rolls out of there. Tipped around, and Seafluth has it back. Lost it in the lane, picked up by Hall. Katie comes back outside. It's knocked away, picked up by Addie Byrell. Albrecht on the near side. She'll launch a 3-pointer. It's offline, and the weak side rebound to Hall. Inside Immerfall, muscles it up and in. Don's got about 4 shots that time. 1 finally drops, and Columbus back up by 1. Gilman hustles to front court. Far side, Friza holds in the corner. Thinks about the 3, comes back out to Grunset. Now Heyer top of the circle. Skabrod on the near wing. They swing far side to Friesa again, and she'll try her luck on a three. No good. Rebound in the corner, picked up by Morgan Albrecht. Dons rush back to front court with a 1-point lead. Morgan out top, near side to Hall. Inside to Immerfall, turns, wheels it back out to Byral. Addie baseline, but she walks with the ball. 6 Columbus turnovers. Skrychuk and Warner back in for Gilman, replacing Heyer. .235 remaining first half. 1-point lead for Columbus. Pass ahead. Court. Far side hits Albrecht. Seafluth. Albrecht baseline pulls up a long two is away. No good. Weak side rebound grabbed by Emma Warner. Pass up head to Brunseth. Now lead for Sherfield. She's behind the defense. She'll drive and miss the lay-in. Rebound loose below the basket. Sherfield has it back and is fouled going back up by Immerfall. First on Marissa and the 15th foul. Dons want Zoe Stratman back in, but first Cooper Sherfield, senior, will shoot 2 for Gilman. Her first attempt is around and in. 2:04 remaining. First half, we're tied at 25. Stratman in for Hall in the Dons lineup. 8 ties so far in this ball game. Either team is led by more than 5. Second free throw by Sherfield is good. And that puts Gilman back up by 1, our 6th lead change. 2 minutes before halftime. Dons on the attack. Gilman back to a man-to-man here. They've changed defenses several times tonight. Stratman top of the circle. Near side hits Seafluth. In the lane to Byral. Knocked down and a foul called. Dangerous pass into traffic was intercepted. But some contact there. And the Gilman folks don't seem to be real pleased, so this might be on the Pirates. Now the officials will confer. I believe Louis. Well, let's see. There was some contact on the pass in the lane towards Addie Byral, and we're determining who the foul was on, and we don't really know. Is it? It's on Sarichek of Gilman, her first 17th foul. So the Dons get free throws. Addie Byral on the foul line, where she is a 78% shooter. Addie has a 1-and-1. Addie ready. Her first free throw is around and falls out. Rebound back up and missed by Seafluth. Comes back outside and claimed by Grunseth. Goes back to front court. Skabrod holds in the center circle. Sarichuk to Grunseth, goes baseline. Turned away by Seafluth. Tries again. Gets inside. Short jumper missed. Picked back up by Sherfield, and she lays it in. Rebound basket for Sherfield. And Gilman up by 3. 1:20 left before halftime. Dons on the attack. Albrecht on the near wing. Back out front to Stratman. Seafluth from the corner. She'll drive, cut off. Stratman has it back in the circle. Hands back to Seafluth. Into Byral. Knocked away out of bounds. And last hit by a Gilman defender. Dons inbounding. Baseline front court. 1:08 before halftime. Stratman will throw it in. Zoe looking. Far side hits Seafluth. High post to Immerfall. Morrison comes back out to Albrecht. 60 seconds in the period. Albrecht out top for 3. Good. Morgan Albrecht hits her second 3 of the night. It's a 28-point tie. 50 seconds remaining before halftime. Gilman has it back. Grunseth outside the arc. Top of the circle. Gets to Emma Warner. Sarichuk back in the far corner. 40 seconds in the period. Into Sherfield. Backdoor cut is tipped away by a Dons defender out of bounds. And will go to Gilman with 36 seconds before halftime. Gilman to inbound in the near corner. Skabrod comes outside the arc to Warner. Back out top on Byral. Now near side to Skabrod. 30 seconds in the period. Brunseth to the free throw line. Turned away. Pass far side. Grabbed by Sarichuk. Hands back outside to Grunseth for a three-point try. Up and no good. Rebound downstairs to Skabrod. Foul going back up. Dons allow the offensive rebound. And some free throws here for Gilman. Morgan Albrecht on the foul, her first. 6-team foul, but free throws here for Cameron Skabrod. And her first try is good. 19 seconds left first half. Dons trail 29-28. Katie Hall runs back in for the Dons. Skabrod with a second free throw. It is away and it bounces out of there. Rebound to Byrell. Up ahead to Albrecht, 17 on the clock. Dons have the ball in front court as we close out the first half. Columbus down by 1. Albrecht far side with 10. Seafluth out top with 8, 7, 6. Near side Immerfall with 4, 3. Outside Byrell out top with 2. With 1 on desperation 3 comes up short as time expires, ending the first half of basketball here at Columbus High School. We'll have more high school girls basketball tomorrow evening here on WDLB as the Marshfield Tiger girls play in Schofield.
For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa Refrier, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafeteria, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Support healthy competition. It helps prepare youth for life, teaching them important concepts like teamwork and fair play. Important in business, important in life. Paget Equipment, a strong backer, urging you to get involved with school-related activities.
A wind chill advisory begins at 9 p.m. tonight and continues until 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. 11 below tonight, under mainly clear skies, northwesterly winds 8 to 15 miles an hour. Highs level off around 8 above tomorrow. Cloudy tomorrow night, chance of snow showers 5 above. 1 to 3 inches of snow tomorrow night through Saturday night. From the Weathereye Weather Center, powered by Weatherology.com, I'm meteorologist Derek Height on AM 1450 WDLB.
All right, Columbus High School in Marshfield. Entertaining out here at Columbus High School. Went on top by a score of 29-28. Columbus Dons back.
Right leg forward, Roger, right leg. transport.
Under Coach Rosemeyer, who's coached boys basketball and football over the years at Gilman, now coaching the girls program as well. They did win 8 games last year, their most since they won 8 in 2010. And it looks like this Gilman ball club may indeed finish above 500 as they are 10-7 coming into this ball game tonight. Our coverage of Columbus Dons basketball on WDLB, a service of the House of Heating of Marshfield, Total Electric Service in Marshfield, and Paget Equipment of Marshfield. Our halftime score once again, Gilman 29, Columbus 28. And back with the second half of basketball in just a moment.
The Hearing House, make your house a hearing house. Are you looking for relief from ringing in your ears? Signia Hearing Instruments has pioneered a new breakthrough technology for managing tonal tinnitus. It simply involves being fit with hearing instruments programmed for the specific hearing loss and tinnitus pitch. A filter notch placed at the pitch of the tinnitus is provided through the hearing aids. Take action today to manage your tinnitus and lessen the impact on your life. Call the Hearing House, 715-384-4700.
When it comes to meeting your goals, time can be on your side if you put it to work for you. If saving for retirement is buried on your never-ending to-do list, we can help. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Randy Gershman. Let's put time to work for you. Stop by our office at 554 South Central for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
When times are good in agriculture, everyone claims to be an ag bank. At Citizens State Bank of Loyal, we are an ag bank for all times, dedicated to the long-term financial success of our farmers. That commitment to agriculture has been our way of life for 105 years. Why we are involved in a number of farm organizations, why we have expanded our ag staff, and why we will be here for this generation and the future generations on your family's farm. Citizens State Bank of Loyal, Granton, Neillsville, Spencer, and Marshfield. We finance Wisconsin's agriculture.
1 point lead for Gilman as we start the second half. First half featuring 9 ties and 6 lead changes. Two teams very evenly matched. Dons start the second half with Albrecht, Hall, Immerfall, Seafluth, and Stratman. It will be Dons basketball in front court to our right as we play the second half here at Columbus High School. Aaron Seafluth with the basketball across the 10-second line. Katie Hall on the far wing. On the cut inside to Stratman. She drops it, picked up by Hall though. Drives, backdoor feed to Immerfall, stolen by Wysocki. Don's 7th turnover. Gilman has the ball back. Fries the far wing on the cut to Wysocki down low for the lay-in. Amanda Wysocki now with 8, and Gilman leads by 3. Early in the second half, Don's on the attack. Seafluth near side, on the drive down the lane, cut off. Hands back outside to Immerfall. Stratman to the top of the circle, stop there. Lobs inside, that pass stolen by Fryza. Dons open the second half with 2 turnovers. And Grunset down the floor, has it poked loose, gets it back down low, and is fouled going up for a shot. Columbus call on Zoe Stratman. 3rd foul on Zoe, the first team foul. Grace Grunseth averaging almost 15 per game, but held to only 1 basket for 2 points tonight. On the foul line to our left, shooting 2. Grunseth ready. First free throw is no good. Early in the second half, and Gilman leads 31-28. One more for Grace Grunseth. Shot is away and good. 4-point lead for Gilman. Don's on the attack. Seafluth swings it far side to Hall. Man-to-man defense by Gilman. Immerfall at the high post. Backdoor to Albrecht. She drops the ball, taken by Wysocki. Dons open the second half with 3 consecutive turnovers. Now it's Gilman on the attack. Grunseth out front. Pulls it back outside. Near side Wysocki. Baseline gets Skabrod into Fryza. Open down low for the lay. And they got Fryza down low against Stratman. That was a mismatch for Gilman. And Gilman by 6. Don's on the Hall back to Immerfall on the near side. To the foul line, turned away. Seafluth to the top of the circle. Goes far side to Hall, downstairs to Immerfall, batted loose, but Marissa gets it back in the corner. Back out top, Hall, passing inside to Seafluth down low. Marin has it locked loose, picked back up by Hall in the corner. A long shot by Katie is no good. And we have a rebounding foul here as Stratman and Grunseth get tangled up. And Grunseth on the foul, I believe. Her second foul, first team foul. Addie Byrell back in for the Dons for Zoe Stratman. Don's inbounding. Baseline front court. Hall hands back outside to Byral. Off a screen, Addy fakes the three. Gives back to Hall at the circle. She fakes the shot. Now hands back outside to Seafluth. Don's reset, trailing by 6. Here's Albrecht on the near side. Swings far side to Seafluth. Marin penetrates in the lane, forcing the shot, no good. And tipped out of bounds by Wysocki. Columbus will retain possession and will inbound baseline front court. Pass comes into Addy Byral. A shot from the wing is missed. Long rebound tracked down by Albrecht. Dons get the ball back. Hall into Immerfall at the high post. Down. Back out to Marissa. Immerfall with Dons down by 4. Baseline front. That prevents a basket, and so Gilman inbounds. Baseline front court. Skabrod will throw it in. Wysocki outside the arc. Hands back to Grunseth near the center line. Don zoning on the out-of-bounds play. Srychuk in the lane, Wysocki. Baseline here is Skabrod for 3, up and in. A big 3 there for Cameron Skabrod. Her 39th of the year, second tonight. Gilman by 7, the Pirates' biggest lead. Dons to forecourt, 14:50 left in the ball game. Seafluth on the far wing. Pulls it back out, hands it to Albrecht. Hall on the near side. Katie goes baseline, downstairs, Byral turns, left-hander up and it rolls off. But I think there was a timeout call by the Dons before the shot. Dons take a timeout prior to the shot. Don's second timeout, 14:38 remaining in regulation time. Gilman leads at 37-30. Eastern Clover.
For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
Biggest lead by either ball club tonight. You're listening to Columbus Dons basketball on AM 1450 WDLB Marshfield and WDLB-WOSQ.com. Dons reset. Byral on the drive. In the lane. Short jumper away and no good. And the ball tipped to Fryza. Gilman has it back, leading by 7. Srychuk in the front court. Baseline Wysocki in the corner. Inside to Fryza, open down low for the lay-in. Fryza with 11, and Gilman opens up a 9-point lead. They've opened the second half with a 10-2 run against the Dons. Columbus ball in front court. Annie Byral out top to Annika Brown. Byral gets it back on the far side. In the lane to Addy Byral, knocked down, picked up by Immerfall. Marissa back to the basket, lays it in. Immerfall with 13, Dons back to within 7. Putting on some pressure in backcourt. Srychuk has it. She'll cross the 10-second line. Long pass up the floor to Fryza. Down low, short jumper, no good. Tipped around, and Immerfall claims it for Columbus. Gives to Addy Byral, front court to Albrecht. Morgan stopped on the far sideline. Byral back out front. Gets a screen, and now pops a three-point try, and it's good. Addy Byral now with 10. Don suddenly back to within 4. Putting on some pressure. Grunseth in backcourt. She'll cross the timeline. Pass far side, knocked down. Stolen by Byral. One-on-one. Addy down the floor on Grunseth. Lays it up and overlays. Ball in the corner. Addy gets it right back, however. Don's reset. And Byral in the corner is bumped and fouled. Heads up defensive play by Addy Byral. And a foul called here on Cameron Skabrod. Her second team foul. Cooper Sherfield and Emma Warner back in for Gilman for Wysocki and Fryza. Dons trail by 4, 13-13 left in regulation time. Pass comes to Byral. Back out top to Annika Brown. Immerfall at the high post, holds it there. Now Albrecht top of the key. Gets a screen from Marissa, shoots a 3, no good. Ball in the corner, tracked down by the Dons and thrown back on the floor, down the floor, and over and back violation here. Don's player got the ball in the corner, tipped it back towards half court, and went across the line for an over-back violation. So Gilman has the ball back after Coach Drexler has a word with the official. 12:55 left in regulation time. And Gilman leads 39-35, inbounding at quarter court. Srichuk in backcourt will recross on Albrecht. Gets a screen on the far side. Hands to Skabrod. Back out top. Grunseth with the basketball. She'll back it out. Grunseth near the center line. The top of the key. Down the lane. Flings it up and missed it. But a foul called on the floor. I think on Annie Byrel. As Grunseth made that drive. Now it's going to be on Annika Brown. Annika Brown on the foul. Her first second team foul. Dons will bring Seafluth, Stratman, and Hall back in for Annie Byrel, Brown, and Albrecht. Gilman inbounding, baseline front court. Far side, Skabrod comes back out top. Srichuk swings it back out near side. Grunseth back to Srichuk, no shot. Skabrod on the far wing. Inside to Sherfield. Back outside. Here's a three-pointer up and in by Srichuk. That gives her 4 points tonight. And Gilman back up by 7. Columbus to forecourt. Byrel off a screen to the near side to the baseline. Wheels the baseline. Passes back outside. Tipped near backcourt. And stolen by Srichuk. She'll drive down the floor. Lay it up and in. Srichuk was 6. That matches her season high. And Gilman goes up by 9, matching their biggest lead. 11:55 left in regulation time. Columbus ball. Far side, Seafluth down low. Back outside, Stratman. Can't attack. Marissa Immerfall holds outside the arc. Going down the lane, leans in, partially blocked, gets it back, lazed up and missed it. Rebound back up and missed by Seafluth. Loose on the floor. Big scramble below the basket, behind the little basket. And tie ball call. Possession goes to Gilman. Evelyn Friesa back in for Gilman, replacing Grace Grunseth now with 11:35 to play. And Gilman leading at 44-35. Dons with some pressure in backcourt. Friesa helping out in backcourt up the far sideline. Long front court pass to Sherfield. She'll hold on the arc. Look for some help. Now pass inside. It's broken up out near the timeline. Picked up again by Friesa. Gilman has it right back. Friesa on the far wing, and we have a double dribble call on Friesa. Gilman turnover. Morgan Albrecht comes back in the ball game. Addison Byrel leaves. 11:18 left in regulation time. Gilman on top, 44-35. Dons on the attack in front court to our right. Albrecht with the basketball. Far side to Seafluth. Aaron just outside the arc. Gets a screen, goes baseline. Turned away by Friesa. Now inside feed Immerfall to the basket. Is knocked down, and boy, she got knocked down by Friesa, I think. And then she fell over Srichuk. Call it on Srichuk. That's her third foul. Third team foul. And Immerfall, foul line right, attempting 2 free throws for the Dons. Marissa's first is good. 11:01 remaining. Gilman leads 44-36. Grace Grunseth back in for Cameron Skabrod for Gilman. Marissa had 6 points and 10 rebounds the first time these teams played. She has 14 so far tonight. Her second foul shot is good. So 15 for Marissa, but the Dons trail by 7. Now Gilman back on offense. Srichuk across the timeline, facing a double team. Comes back outside again to Heyer. Far side Friesa, pass down low, stolen by Immerfall. Marissa jumps the route, makes the steal. Albrecht back to front court for Columbus. Seafluth top of the circle. Gets a screen, fakes the 3. Comes back out top to Albrecht. Morgan at the foul line. Comes back outside again to Katie Hall. Immerfall high post, turns and fires. Leaves it short, long rebound in the lane to a Seafluth. She, along with all called in possession, will go to Columbus. Dons to inbound, baseline front court. They're down by 6. Immerfall, poke loose and stolen away by Gilman takes the away. Srichuk to front court to Warner. For an easy leg. Warner wide open for 2. 9-point lead for Gilman, 10 minutes to play. Columbus in the attack zone, Albrecht on the near side. Thinks about the 3, comes back out top to Stratman. Immerfall, Seaflew top of the circle. Right back to Stratman on the far wing. Pass in the lane to Katie Hall, downstairs to Immerfall. And Marissa goes up and is fouled. Sandwiched between 2 Gilman defenders, and Marissa draws contact. And a Gilman foul. Friza on the foul, that's her second. 4th team foul. Marissa Immerfall right back on the foul line, shooting 2 more. First shot by Marissa is good. She's got 16 tonight. Addie Byral and Annika Brown back in for Seafluth and Stratman. 9:47 left in regulation time. Gilman leads 46-38. 1 more for Marissa Immerfall. It is away and good. Marissa has 17 tonight, but the Dons trail by 7 as Gilman comes back on the attack. Grunseth can't get down the lane. Near side Skabrod, an open 3-pointer away and rims out of there. Ball loose below the basket and tipped to Wysocki. Back up baseline, no good. Tipped in the corner again, taken down by Friza. Hands back in the corner. Grunseth to the foul line. She'll fire, no good. Wysocki has it back and she's bumped going back up for the shot. Gilman has about 4 shots on that trip down the floor. Foul on Katie Hall will be her second foul. 3rd team foul. Amanda Wysocki on the foul line, where she is 2 of 2 tonight. Her first free throw is good. 9:26 remaining. Gilman leads 47-39. Wysocki with a second free throw. Shot is away and no good. Bounces out long. Friza lost it and picked up by Albrecht outside the arc. Dons back on the attack, trailing by 8. Annika Brown on the cut inside to Addie Byral. Goes down the lane, in traffic, puts it up and in, but walk with the ball. Dons 11th turnover. Gilman has only 6 tonight. Gilman has it back. They lead by 8. And Cameron Skabrod in backcourt across the line to Evelyn Friza. Skabrod has it back. Friza at the high post, knocked loose, but picked up by Friza on the near wing. Skabrod top of the circle, harassed there by Brown. Now Friza helping out outside the arc, skips it back near side to Grunseth, to the baseline, turned away by Hall, knocked loose, and Katie grabs it. Tie ball be called, I believe. And possession stays with Gilman. Gilman inbounding, baseline, or sideline front court. Grunseth into Wysocki, turns at on the near sideline. Swings it far side to Friza. Baseline, short jumper is away and good by Emma Warner. Her second basket. And Gilman leads by 10, their first double-digit lead. 8:30 to play. Columbus to front court. In the lane, Addie Byral goes down the lane. Short jumper rolls out of there. And the rebound in the far corner, tracked down by Immerfall. It's back outside again. Dons reset. Ball tipped loose, though, and stolen by Wysocki. Gilman basketball, run set to front court. Stopped on the far wing. Inside to Warner. Turnaround jumper up and in. Gilman up by 12, their biggest lead. 8 minutes to play. Columbus back in the attack zone. Here's Albrecht, near side to Addie Byral. Pops a 3 from the corner. Off the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Warner of Gilman. Pirates on a run here. Grunseth across the timeline. Skabrod, baseline to Friza. Skabrod holds on the near wing. Right back to Friza. Wysocki, backdoor feed. Comes back out to Wysocki. Now far side, Grunseth goes downstairs. Short jumper by Warner, missed. Tipped around and claimed by Katie Hall. Here comes Dons to front court. Lead pass broken up by Warner. And she makes the steal but can't hold it. It goes off her fingertips over the baseline out of bounds. And we now have a Columbus timeout. Dons take their third timeout. 7:25 remaining in regulation time. Our score is Gilman 51, Columbus 39.
Family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Columbus will inbound, baseline front court. Seafluth will trigger it in. On the cut inside to Annie Byrel, goes right by her, tipped by a Gilman player across the sideline out of bounds. Dons again inbound at quarter court. Seafluth will toss it in. Comes near side to Albrecht, knocked away by Grunseth, and she's going to be called on the foul here as she grabbed Morgan Albrecht's wrist to knock that ball loose. Third foul on Grunseth, fifth team foul. Dons inbound again at half court. Seafluth, top of the circle. Far side to Annie Byrel. Addie Byrel, top of the key. Fakes the three, gets a screen from Albrecht. Pulls back outside now for Morgan. Stops out front, no shot. Seafluth on the far wing. To the baseline, turned away by Wysocki. Back out top again to Annie Byrel. Looks in, starts to drive down the lane, and has the ball slapped loose. The foul on Gilman. And that might be Skabrod. That'd be her fourth. I think they called it on Warner. Looks like that is the call. Second on Warner. Sixth team foul. Dons will inbound. Addie Byrel far side, and a walking call on Addie. She moves to the basket. Dons turnover. Marissa Immerfall back in for Annie Byrel in the Dons lineup. Now 6:54 remaining. And the Dons trail 51-39. Dons with pressure. Grunseth has it across the timeline to the baseline. Off-balance shot blocked by Immerfall, out of bounds. Gilman retains possession. Pirates inbound baseline front court. Wysocki in the far corner. Back out to Friesa. Grunseth near the center line. Friesa holds. Now comes near side again to Skabrod. Dons in a 2-3 zone here on the out-of-bounds play. Into Wysocki. Baseline Warner. Jump shot no good. Tipped around and grabbed by Annika Brown. Dons race back to front court. Addie Byrel top of the key. Pulls it out. Launches a three-point try and hits it. Addie Byrel with 13 tonight. That's her third three this evening. Dons back to within 9. 6:15 left. Skabrod front court to Friesa. Holds on the near wing. Pass out top again to Grunseth. She'll pull it out. Man-to-man defense by the Dons. Warner comes near side to Friesa. Grunseth to the baseline. Drives and may have been hand-checked here by Annika Brown. Columbus foul is called. Second on Annika, her fourth team foul. Hall and Seafluth back in. Or Hall and Stratton rather. Seafluth and Annika Brown leave. Gilman inbounding, baseline front court. Skabrod near corner. High post to Warner, right back to Skabrod. A baseline three is away. It's around and out. Rebound to Warner, back up and in. Rebound basket, and we have a Gilman timeout. Pirates take their second timeout. 5:48 remaining in regulation time, and our score is Gilman 53, Columbus 42. Back to Columbus High School, more basketball.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
Dons down by 9, 5:45 left, or rather down by 11, 5:45 left in regulation time. Dons ball. Albrecht comes near side to Stratman. On the cut inside to Hall, can't go back door to Immerfall. Albrecht down the lane, leans in, 10-footer partially blocked. Marissa has it back, forcing the shot. She's fouled on the play. Call here against Gilman. Emma Warner on the foul. Second foul on Warner, and the 17th foul. Marissa Immerfall shooting free throws. Her first is good. Marissa has 18 tonight. The Dons trail 53-43 with 5:28 to play. One more from Marissa Immerfall, also good. Marissa with 19, Dons down by 9. Gilman ball, Friesa across the timeline. Gets Skabrod in the corner. Friesa goes out top to Warner, far side to Grunseth. Man-to-man defense by Columbus here. Grunseth on the far side, she'll back it out on Stratman. Wysocki on the far wing holds it. Waits back out top for Skabrod, can't get down the lane. Now near side Grunseth, Friesa wants it down low, not free. Skabrod, very quick ball movement here by Gilman. Back to Grunseth on the far side, 4:50 left. Gilman leads by 9. Skabrod trying to bounce into Friesa, now goes baseline, pulls up and shoots, and Albrecht fouls him. Morgan's second foul, 5th team foul, but free throws here for Cameron Skabrod. Skabrod with 9 tonight, 1 of 2 on the foul line. She'll shoot 2, her first is good. Skabrod in double figures now for the 10th time this year. Maren Seafluth back in for the Dons for Addison Byrell, 4:45 to play. And Gilman leads 54-44. Skabrod gets one more foul shot. It is away and good. Skabrod with 11. Gilman leads by 11. Columbus rushing back to front court. Seafluth out top. Gets Albrecht top of the circle. Gets a screen from Immerfall. Pops a three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Friesa rebounds. Holds it in traffic. Gives to Srechuk. She's up the far sideline for Gilman. Across the 10-second line, near side Grunseth. Now the Pirates reset once again. They lead by 11 with 4:20 to play. Srechuk on the far sideline. Lobs downstairs to Sherfield. Back outside again to Grunseth. Chased by Stratman. Grunseth to the far side now. Penetrates, goes down the lane, leans in, short jumper good. Grace Grunseth for 2. And a 13-point lead for Gilman, their biggest of the ball game, with 3:55 to play. Dons on the attack. Far side Immerfall drives the baseline. In the lane, short jumper rolls out of there. Friesa there for the rebound for Gilman. Holds it, dribbles once, hands to Grunseth. Comes back to front court for the Pirates with 3:40 to play. They're on top by 13. Grunseth near the half-court line. Harassed there by Zoe Stratman. And we have a timeout, I believe. Yes, we do. Gilman timeout. Their third. 3:33 remaining in regulation time. Our score is Gilman 57.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
In the first half, but all Gilman here in the second half. Gilman inbounding at half court. Ball loose though and stolen away by Zoe Stratman. Ahead to Hall. Dons come back to front court. Stratman in the corner. Inside Immerfall. Turn. Short jumpers away. No good. Rebound to Immerfall. Back up and in. Marissa has 21. But the Dons are down by 11. 3:15 to play. Putting on some pressure. Grunseth crossing the timeline with a 3-on-2, but she'll hold on the far sideline. Pirates want to kill some time here. Grunseth on the far side. 3 minutes to play. Gilman by 11. Grunseth just dribbling back and forth between sideline and sideline. Now far side to Srechuk. She'll drive the baseline and get bumped by Morgan Albrecht. Morgan's third foul, sixth team foul. Gilman inbounding, baseline front court with 2:54 remaining. Skabrod will throw it in. And lob outside to Grunseth. Srechuk back out front. Harassed by Albrecht out top. Heads for the far side. Baseline to Grunseth. Srechuk has it back on the far wing. Skabrod near side fries it. 2:40 to play. Gilman by 11. Srechuk starts to drive. And she gets sandwiched by Albrecht and Seafluth. And a foul here, I believe, on Marin Seafluth. That's the first on Marin. 7th-team foul puts Gilman in the bonus. And Lydia Srechuk will shoot free throws, but first we have a Columbus timeout. Dons take time, their fourth timeout. 2:35 remaining in regulation time, and our score is Gilman 57, Columbus.
For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa Refrier, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Srechuk shooting free throws for Gilman, line left. Her first attempt is good. Srechuk was 7. This is a season high for Srechuk. 2:35 left in regulation time. Gilman leads 58-46. Second free throw is also good. Gilman leads by 13, matching their biggest lead tonight. Dons to forecourt. Katie Hall on the near sideline. To the foul line, stop there. Immerfall top of the circle on the drive. Hands back out to Hall. Back to Marissa down low. Double team. Gets to the basket. Missed the shot. Tipped around and claimed by Sherfield. Ahead to Grunseth and she'll hold, and Seafluth grabs her jersey. Starts pulling her jersey. Pretty obvious foul there. Second on Marin. 8th team foul. Grunseth, 1 of 2 on the foul line. She scored 17 the first time these teams played. Only has 5 tonight. But her teammates and she still lead by 13. Grunseth with a 1-and-1 for Gilman, line left. Her first try is around and in. Addison Byrell back in for the Dons for Zoe Stratman. 2:15 to play. Gilman leads 60-46. This is Gilman's biggest lead. One more for Grace Grunseth, away and around and out, and Immerfall there for the rebound. Dons down by 14, rushing to front court. Addie Byrell near side, and gets a bad hop and is called for a double dribble. Dons with 13 turnovers tonight, 7 here in the second half. Annika Brown coming back in for the Dons for Katie Hall. Clock down to 2:08 remaining. Gilman up by 14. Backcourt pressure by the Dons. Srechuk has it. And a reach in here on Morgan Albrecht. That's 4 on Albrecht. 9th team foul. And Srechuk going right back on the foul line for another 1-and-1. Again, this will be the first win ever by Gilman in girls basketball over the Columbus Dons. Srechuk with free throws. Her first try good. She has a career-high 9 points tonight. 2:06 left. Gilman leads it 61-46. One more for Srechuk. Away and good as well, so she's got 10 in double figures, and Gilman by 16. Dons rushing to front court with 2 minutes to play. Albrecht on the drive at the foul line, turned away, pulls it back outside again. Brown, high post to Immerfall. Addie Byral, top of the circle. She'll launch a three-pointer offline, and the rebound pulled in by Friesa. Up ahead to Grunseth. Gilman has it back with 1:45 to play, and Grunseth still in backcourt ahead to Skabrod, and she gets hit and fouled in backcourt by Annika Brown. Third on Annika. That's the 10th team foul, putting Gilman into the double bonus. 2 free throws here for Cameron Skabrod, 3 of 4 on the foul line tonight. And her first try is good. 1:41 to play, and Gilman now on top, 63-46, as the Pirates pull away here in the second half. Second free throw is up and also good. Skabrod with 13. Gilman leads by 18. Columbus back on the attack. Brown out front, the far side. Pick and roll into Immerfall, but Mercer can't handle it. Tipped away out of bounds off of a Gilman defender across the baseline. Dons retain possession with 91 seconds left. And they'll inbound baseline front court. Albrecht on the near side. Brown back out top to Addie Byral at the high post. Gets a screen, now hands to Immerfall. A jump shot by Marissa is good. Immerfall with 23, too shy of her career high. But the Dons are down by 16. And we have a violation here. A street shot gets a pass for Gilman in backcourt along the sideline. Steps on the sideline out of bounds. Gilman's 8th turnover. The Dons have a 13. 1:15 left. Columbus has it back. Annika Brown down the lane. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled in by Skabrod. Taken away by Annika. Tie ball call. Possession will go to Columbus. With 1:07 to play. And the Dons down by 16. Dons inbounding, baseline front court. Lob outside to Addie Byral. Gets a screen, pulls up, can't take the shot. Albrecht for 3 out top, no good. Pulled in by Friesa. And she gets bumped, I believe. And a Columbus foul here. Foul on Seafluth, her third. Gilman is in the double bonus. And so Evelyn Friesa will shoot 2 more. Gilman has a big free throw edge tonight. First by Friesa is up and in. She has 12. She's in double figures now for the 8th time this year, but only the 2nd time in Gilman's last 10 ball games. 59 seconds left. Gilman by 17. Friesa's second free throw missed. Immerfall rebounds for the Dons. Dons rush to front court. Seafluth on the far sideline. Hands back outside to Albrecht. Gets a screen from Byral. Immerfall, top of the key, near side to Seafluth. And Marin, a long shot from the corner, up and no good. Rebound on the far corner, taken by Skabrod. And she gets hit by Annika Brown, and a foul called on the Dons. 4th foul on Brown. And more free throws for Gilman. Cameron Skabrod, 5 of 6 on the foul line tonight. She'll get 2 more. First by Skabrod, around, and it falls in. Rayanne Heyer back in for Evelyn Friesa in the Gilman lineup. 37 seconds to play. Gilman leads by 18. Second free throw also good by Skabrod. So she has 15. Dons down by 19. Columbus ball. Albrecht out top. 3-point try offline. Immerfall flies in for the rebound. Gets knocked down. And appears to be a Gilman foul. Heyer on the foul. Her first. 8th team foul. Lots of free throws here down the stretch. And Marissa Immerfall will get free throws for the Dons. Line right. Her first try is good. With 28 seconds left, Gilman leads by 18. Second for Marissa Immerfall. Shot is away and also good. And Marissa matches her career high with 25 tonight, but the Dons trail by 17. putting on backcourt pressure. Grunseth has it and gets hit pretty hard in the corner. Don's foul again. Call is on Annika Brown. That's, by our count, 5 on Annika. Annika Brown fouls out with 23 seconds left and leaves without scoring tonight. And Katie Hall back in to replace her. Grunseth back on the foul line. And she'll get 2 for Gilman with 23 seconds left. First by Grunseth on the way and good. 23 seconds to play. Gilman leads 68-50. Grunseth with a second free throw for Gilman. On the way and also good. Don's down by 19. 23 seconds left. Albrecht comes into front court to Seafluth. Near side Immerfall. Pass downstairs to Addie Byral. Drops it on the floor. Comes out long. Grabbed by Emma Warner. Then she rolls over for a violation. Gives the ball back to Columbus with 14 seconds to play. Seafluth to inbound. Marin looking. Lobs outside to Immerfall. Back to Marin in the corner. Can't get off the shot. Hall inside Immerfall. Wide open. Layup missed. Gets it back. Reverse layup missed. Rebound Srichuk as clock winds down. Srichuk up the far sideline. Holds the ball. And the game comes to an end. And the Gilman Pirates pull away and win convincingly here in the second half at Columbus High School. Our coverage of Columbus Dons basketball tonight on WDLB, a service of the Marshfield Tiger Booster Club, Marshfield Book and Stationery, and Marshfield Utilities. Our final score tonight, the Gilman Pirates 69 and the Columbus Dons.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.